Hi, g'day there, it's Mark here from Mark's Reviews and Tutorials, and I'm going to talk to you about what jack do you buy for your BMW or sports car. You know what? Normal jacks don't cut it. As you can see here, looking across the profile of these two, the actual low height that these jacks go down to and the shoulder height is really quite different. You can see it here right down low that the starting point is really low. Now if you've got a big high normal car, you want it up high, but if you've got a sports car, different
I just rolled
story.
this under my 5 Series and absolutely beautiful because she's low at the front. Now we're going to get to see because I can't fit under without jacking the car up. But the jack point, that meshed square that you see right there, look at the clearance through to the part there. I can put a block of wood on, get onto that mash put. I've actually got a block of rubber coming. I'll show you that when it comes. And all of a sudden we can get underneath. Before I had this low jack. Again, look at the profile of it there. See how it sweeps down, so it's really low at the front, and also it's low here. The jack can get right underneath, whereas the other one wouldn't. This is 2.5 ton. The other one was 1.4 ton, so it's a much stronger jack as well. The other one was big enough to lift my 1 Series or a 3 Series, but it wasn't big enough to lift a 5 Series or an X5 or something like that. So stepped up a little bit. There we go. With the low front on it and also the low thing, it comes right under that guard, which the other one doesn't do. So previously I had to drive up on sticks. This is just sitting on the concrete now, the 5 Series. But all BMW knows this, anyone who's doing their own work, what a pain to get them up on a jack. You've got to drive up on boards, you've got to lift it up so the jack will fit underneath, and it's just a real pain. So now this was not expensive. It was $90 here in Australia on eBay, $350 in Super Cheap Auto, which is supposedly the cheap store. But I'll let you know. I'll put something in the comments how it goes, but very happy at this point.
So we're 6 months in now, and I've just forgotten about the old grey one. It's amazing how much better this green one is. Have a look at the iCard I put up at the start about how not to change the oil on a 3 Series BMW. You see the muck I used to have to go around with just to simply get the car up enough so I could fit the jack under. So these lowrider jacks, absolutely recommend them. Get one with a bit of capacity. Simple fact is BMWs now don't come with a jack, so you can't change your tyre, you can't do any work at all involving the wheels and all sorts of things. Even an oil change you can't really do without a jack to lift it up so you can get underneath. So you do need something like this. I'd highly recommend one like this with a low slung front on it. Don't just get a standard one if you've got a 3 or a 5 Series. Totally different if you've got an X series of BMW, then you're going to want something a little bit higher because you don't have the ground clearance issues.